And in looking at the notes, I'll tell you what struck me. You gave the president a B+ for the speech the other night, and you like a lot of his stuff. You seem to have a problem with how he's going to pay for it. My question was, everything starts with a T now. That's one thing, and having been at Citigroup for a long time, you know that the T word, it starts adding up after a while. But you don't seem to have a problem with the expansion of government, and I'm talking about expansion with a capital E. You seem to have more of a problem with how he's going to pay for it, that it's not going to work. Have I got that right, or you do have a problem with the big expansion and entitlements?
Well, Joe, they're related. You can't expand without figuring out how you're going to pay for it, in my judgment. I think that, and this was the hallmark of the old Rockefeller Republicans, having a social agenda, having, government exists to solve problems. And I think directionally, the president's moving in the right direction in terms of the problems he's identified. Infrastructure, educating, keeping our people healthy and safe, and educating our population. I think those are the directions we need to go in. But, you have to understand how you're going to pay for them and not place, an insuperable burden on the folks coming forward. I mean, how are we going to pay for all this stuff? If you add it up, it's close to $6 trillion. It's over $6 trillion actually. That between the Recovery Act, the new jobs program, and the families program, that's a lot of money. And it used to be, and you remember this, you were back there with me, that the Republican Party stood for fiscal responsibility, right? And that's gone out of the window in the last couple of years. Everything, as you say, now starts with a T, trillion, and it's as if we're never going to have to pay for this stuff.
Where's it going to go, Dick? So if you did decide to pay for it, and I want to talk to you about, you were at Dime Bank. People might not remember that. You've been, I don't know if I'd call you a Wall Streeter, but Citigroup, Wall Street, sort of. Do you chafe at all when you're kind of thrown under the bus, where, you hear Wall Street didn't do anything good, didn't build anything, it just almost stood in the way, and the big corporation bashing is just widespread across the entire Democratic Party at this point. And God, we've got such great companies, and you look at Europe, and you look at the end result of an entitlement state, and you have no Facebooks, you have no Amazons, you have no. What's the last great startup in Europe, Dick? Was it SAP? I don't even know. So is that just hot air or rhetoric, or it doesn't bother you? You understand it?
No. I mean, I don't know where you got that impression. First of all, I don't know who it was, George Bush or George H.W. Bush, or one of his advisors said, when talking about what's important, it's the economy, stupid, right? What's the headline in the Wall Street Journal today? U.S. economy bounces back near its peak. The economy is humming right now, and the markets are humming. All of them are reaching their highs. So there's a disconnect between the notion that somehow Wall Street and U.S. companies in general are not doing their job. They're doing their job, and that's why I wonder about and worry about, how we're going to pay for some of the stuff on the social side. You don't want to cripple that. You don't want to, inhibit or impede what's going on right now. I mean, I think things are actually quite good in the country at the moment, and I think you can let the air out of that tire by placing too great a burden on the corporate side and on Wall Street. The other thing is, the last incumbent of the presidency seemed to want to, I don't know if he wanted to or it just was his nature, to govern by division. He wanted to divide, or he did, in fact, divide the country, And every approach he took was my side is better than your side, and your side is evil, and we had chaos, frankly, reigning in the country. Now, one thing Joe Biden has done is he's eliminated the chaos. We're back to, sort of civility in terms of how we talk to each other, and thoughtful deliberative, discussion of policy issues. The one area that I see as a real potential problem is dividing the country again, not along racial lines or ethnic lines this time, but along economic lines. The enemy is the rich, or the problem that we have in this country is that the rich take too much. It's a kind of a rich and a poor thing. Instead of ethnic, it would be class division. That's a real potential problem, and that would be totally unconstructive.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.